heard of kings, warriors, and great empires. But what about the laws that sentenced pigs to death or babies thrown from cliffs by law? These aren't myths. They're the most shocking rules, punishments, and rituals in history. All real, all terrifying. This is the dark side of the past. The Viking blood eagle, too brutal to be real. This Viking punishment was so cruel, many thought it was a myth. They called it the blood eagle, a punishment for traitors. The ribs were cut open from the back, lungs pulled out to form wings. They say the victim had to stay silent or lose honor. No screaming, just suffering. Was it real or a scare tactic? Historians still debate it, but Old Norse sagas don't lie. Banned for love, kissing was a crime. In the 1300s, you could be executed for a kiss. During the Black Death, some cities made new laws. One of them, kissing was illegal, even between married couples. Punishment, whipping, or worse, exile. Why? They thought breath carried demons, and a kiss could spread death. Romance was literally deadly. Ancient Egypt executed people for hurting cats. In ancient Egypt, insulting a cat was punishable by death. To the Egyptians, cats were gods. So if you harmed one, even by accident, you could be executed. One Roman soldier killed a cat. A riot started. He was stoned to death. The pharaoh didn't even interfere because Bastet watched everything. Samurai ritual, seppuku, death by honor. Fail your mission, you had to cut your own belly open. In feudal Japan, honor meant everything, and failure meant seppuku. A samurai would kneel, open his robe, and slice his own belly open to show courage, to avoid shame. Sometimes a friend would decapitate them after. It wasn't murder, it was loyalty. Pea cakes and witch hunts, real witch tests. To catch a witch, they baked a cake with your pea in it. During the Salem witch trials, people were desperate, so they made witch cakes with rye, ash, and the accused's urine. They fed it to a dog. If the dog acted weird, you were a witch. No joke. This actually happened. Science? No. But fear makes people do strange things. Sparta's harsh baby test. Too weak to live? Born weak? Sparta threw you off a cliff. In ancient Sparta, babies were inspected at birth. Sick? Deformed? What? They were taken to Mount Taygetus and left to die. Only the strongest could become warriors. No pity, no emotion, just survival of the fittest. Pigs were put on trial. Real medieval court case? In medieval France, pigs went on trial, like humans. A pig was accused of murder. They dressed it in human clothes, gave it a lawyer and a judge. The verdict? Guilty. Punishment? Execution by hanging. This really happened because animals were held morally responsible. Every one of these stories actually happened. In courts, on battlefields, inside palaces, and they weren't whispered. They were law. So the next time someone says the past was simple, remember this video. If you want more truths they tried to bury, subscribe now, because on Vita Antigua, now history gets real.